Hello and welcome to the first ever live Chelsea Facebook question and answer chat. My name's Gigi Salmon and we're coming to you from the home of Chelsea in London, the mighty Stamford Bridge. Now this is all part of a thank you because we now have over 20 million fans on the official Chelsea Facebook page, which is phenomenal and it's growing every day. And as part of the thank you, I have three men here with me that need very little introduction. They are, of course, the Chelsea and Spain trio of Fernando Torres, Cesar Azpilicueta and Juan Mata. Now, I'm going to be having a chat with them, then I'm going to be getting to your questions that you've been sending in via the official Chelsea Facebook page. And if you'd like to get involved, then simply put your question in the comment box that's below the video that you're watching now, and I will try and get to it. So I think everything's been said. All there is now left to say is, I hope you enjoy it. Gentlemen, lovely to have you here. Are you looking forward to your live Facebook chat?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That's why we are here.
That's why you're here. You all seem very excited. And I think as we're live on Facebook, we've got to start with social media. And Fernando, I have to start with you. It took you a while to get started on all the different platforms. And a question came in from Daniel Giulfraldo, who said, why did you start on social media? I thought you were too busy with your family and your dogs.
Still busy. Just to give thanks to...
That's pretty popular though, isn't it? That's pretty
just
good.
to give thanks to them. It's like, okay, they deserve.
And it's a good way of connecting with your fans. Whatever platform you're using, it's a nice way of them being able to feel like, understand a little bit more about you and your life.
Well, not really this way yet, but they can listen from me, how the things are, not from other people. So they always know the truth and what I think and how the things are going. And they don't have to be worried anymore about what they can read in any other place. It's not my social network.
Now, Juan, you are the grand master of social media. You have a blog on there. People who've never been to London, they now feel they've been to London because everywhere you go, you document it. I mean, you've really grabbed it and run with it, social media.
Well, I think the main reason is because I have no dogs and no kids. So I have time to do it. But it's true. It's true. I think social media is a good way to connect with your fans. Posting photos, writing, texting, and I think it's good for them and good for me as well. Yeah. And as you said, in London, you have a lot of places to go and to put photos.
And again, like Fernando, it's a way of if there's something to say, you can say. If they read something somewhere, it doesn't matter because you now have a voice through social media.
It's true. I think it's very important in that way as well because there are a lot of press, a lot of websites or whatever that they can speak in our voice, but it's not true. So I think it's our official way to speak with the fans.
Cesar, how are you enjoying social media? Do you like using it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying. We started at the same time with Instagram with Fernando.
Did he make you do it or did you make him do it?
No, I don't know.
I make them.
Juan,
oh, you make them both do it?
We had a lot of time in precision, so one evening we said, okay, let's start. But they didn't have the same answer from the fans and him.
Well, recently you did a little video. Can you explain why you did this little video?
That needs an explanation. Was I think that one friend from us, he asked me to do it 1 year ago when I came here, and
really?
Yeah. But I didn't want until this year. I said, okay, let's do it. And I think it was a funny video. I know that everyone knows how to spell my name, but I think that the answer from the fans were really good.
Well, you know what the main answer from the fans was?
Yeah.
We're going to call him Dave.
I know.
I think they said, a couple of people I spoke to said, but I know how to say his name, but he's Dave. And I said, fine. And they said, does he like, so I have to ask you, do you like being called Dave? Because that seems to be what you're known as with the fans.
Yeah, I like because I know that it's an effective way to call me, but obviously it's not my name, but I think that now a lot of fans when I am in the street they call me Dave, and it's like, okay, it's like a new name for me.
It's a term of affection.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, you talked about being on Instagram and starting at the same time as Fernando, and you like to put a lot of pictures of yourself on Instagram, which is fine. So there's just a couple I'd like you to explain, if possible. First one for you, Dave, is it's you fully dressed in the hot tub, jacuzzi. Why? Can you explain
because
why you're...
It's the ice bath.
That's the ice bath.
Yeah. No, that day I took the photo because it was his birthday.
It was his birthday?
Yeah, he was in the cold water even in his birthday.
On his birthday?
Yeah, I just wanted to show it.
Top professional.
Good professional in the ice bath, like it's meant to be. Now, Fernando, this one for you, this little explanation. So,
wow.
firstly, why take a photo of yourself having your hair cut?
This is my wife's uncle.
Right.
He owns a salon, and always when I go to Spain, he came and he does my hair. So it's just to show everyone the way I go to in Spain when I cut my hair. It's not in the salon, it's in the middle of the garden.
I was going to say, does he prefer to cut hair outside?
Yeah, it's much better.
And you feel better outside?
I don't have to go to town, so he comes. It's the best way.
Okay, so now everyone knows how you cut your hair, which is good. Juan, yours is slightly different. It's a telescope.
This one was in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we were with the national team, and we were in a hotel just by the Central Park. And I took the photo from my window. I think everyone had the same photo from his window, but I took it.
Yeah, it's a very nice photo. So you're all busy on Instagram posting photos. Let me ask you a little bit. We are, 5-6 days away from Christmas. Are you ready for Christmas? Have you bought the family's presents?
I'm waiting for Santa comes with the presents.
You're waiting for Santa to come with the presents. What about the presents you're giving? Or is Santa giving you the presents to give to other people?
He brings all the presents. I'm just waiting.
No, that's good that you believe that will happen. Cesar, are you waiting for Santa, or have you done some shopping?
Of course, I'm still waiting. I'm looking forward to that night.
You're looking forward to Santa. It's not a conversation I thought I'd be having with you three. Juan, I'm not even going to ask.
It's the same, eh?
I'm not even going to ask. Okay, you're Santa. So if you're Santa, if you could buy a present for each of these two for Christmas, what would it be and why? So let's start with Dave. What does Dave need? And why does Dave need it? and remember, this is a family show as well, but what would you buy for Dave and why?
I don't know. I think it's okay, no? He looks okay.
So he doesn't need clothes?
Not clothes.
Not clothes?
No.
Anything
not watches?
No, some nice big watch. Anything he needs to improve or could help him?
I don't know. I really don't know right now. Maybe a book, how to cook.
You don't know how to cook.
Okay, I have a feeling he might give you a book.
That was the first idea that came to my mind.
And for Fernando, is it any easier? Can you cook, Fernando?
I can.
You can cook?
I do.
You can cook?
Yeah.
What do you cook?
He never comes home, you see.
Do you never invite him?
I've been once, pizza. He called pizza.
You called her for pizza?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so maybe he needs a cookbook as well.
No, he needs... let me think, I'll tell you later.
Okay, tell me later. Well, let me ask you, it's obviously a busy time for you guys. You've been in this country for a while now. When you first arrived in England, was it really tough to get to grips with the fact that you didn't have a winter break and you had to play a lot of matches?
Well, it was not hard for me at the beginning because I knew and I was ready for that, but after 7 seasons here, especially with the kids, it's hard. Yeah. Because you are not in Christmas Day or New Year Eve or New Year Day, so it's hard to realize that it's going to happen always, but it's part of the football you play in England, so what we can do.
And you have to be very disciplined on Christmas Day when there's all the food and there's all the chocolate and there's all the sweets, and then you're thinking, I've got a game tomorrow, I've got to play. You're very disciplined.
Yeah, we can do eat everything the day after. But it's not easy. It's not easy. You have family around and friends, and everyone is eating everything and drinking, having something to drink for it, and in the evening again. But you cannot do the same. So, well,
it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. I was listening to an interview with Eden Hazard recently, and he said it is really hard to get to grips with the fact that I don't have this break and I'm playing. He said, but I understand how important this time is for the fans, and in this country, how they love coming out on Boxing Day, they love coming out on New Year's Day, and it's part of the culture of this country.
I think so, and for us, when you get used to and you have 2 seasons in here, just knowing that you don't have break in Christmas time, and you realize how the people enjoy coming to the stadium. And for me, one of the most beautiful days to play is a Boxing Day, because it's full of kids. Yeah. It's like a gift for them, so for us it's really nice.
Cesar, do you have family that will come over for Christmas, or just work?
Yeah. They're going to come here to pass the Christmas day, and obviously we are not going to be a lot of days at home because we have a lot of games. So, but the days that I will be at home, they will be with me.
With you and with family. Let me ask you, while I've got the three of you here, how do you feel the season's shaping up so far as we come into Christmas?
Well, I think right now we are in the most important moment in the season for me. Always Christmas time, when you have that amount of games, it's really important to get as much points as you can. So January is going to be important as well, but I think right now we play on Monday. If we win on Monday, we'll be at the top of the table, which is a very good news. Yeah. But it's important to be at the top of the table at the end of the season, not right now.
The main time. Fernando, Monday's match, it's massive. Whatever level Chelsea play Arsenal, whether it's under 10s to the first team, it's a huge match.
We know how important it is for us, because as Juan says, we can be at the top of the table, and how important it is for the fans, not just because we can go first, it's because we play against Arsenal, and it's a huge match for all the Arsenal fans, and especially for Chelsea fans. So we were there knowing that we had to win. The draw is not enough. We did this season once in the Cup. We beat them at the Emirates, so we know what we have to do to do it again, and we're training just to prepare the game in the best way, and we're sure that we can do it.
Now, Cesar, I had a question. It was addressed to Dave, and it comes in from Azia Kenneth, who said, how are you able to cope with switching from your normal right back to left back, and are you enjoying it? Has it been difficult to change or not?
No, I'm enjoying. Really, I want to play. I think that the left side is the same as in the right side. Obviously, the foot is not the same, and you need to adapt and to adjust some movements. But at the end, I think that the defensive work and the offensive work is more or less the same. And I try to improve every day in the training, in every game. I think that when I played my first game as a left back, at first it was a little bit more difficult for me, but now I feel confident.